Hey, another video here from Tokyo Real Estate Man, and then I'm shooting here from my apartment. And I was shooting it on my little video earlier on my other phone, but it's my DoorDash phone. And then suddenly I get like, yeah, there's a little kitchen I built back there, and then I really like it. I did a really good job. I put all the laundry machine and I redid everything in there. I really love it. Yeah, anyhow, that's a little shot there. Oh yeah, this is a real estate video about again Tokyo, the Vancouver real estate bear now, and I'm talking about today. I want to talk about the cartel of the real estate business, which to me is a total scam. And I was watching the channel of Owen Big Lamb today, and I've watched just his channel over the years because like I'm just an investor, I'm a hustler, and I'm interested in the chat. I probably watch it too much because I already know my fundamentals, and I get caught up into his snake oil a little bit, and I watched it today, and he's so good, he's so sharp, he's so put together that I get caught up in it. I can just see it now. I think, well, it's not. I'm not contesting that he's not good at his job, but he went over what he does with a listing, which is clean the place, declutter the place, and he tells you that he needs 2 weeks to have it ready and to do all the standard repairs and everything like that. Oh, that's the DoorDash thing. Let me have a look at it. And yeah, $4 order, which means yeah, I always decline it. I never take it. I never take a cheap order. That's like my little giveaway to the union. I never do. If you want it, like $4 for me, you got to go get it yourself. $5 too. Generally, I don't take it. You got to go get it yourself. I'm fortunate that I have like I won't take it. Um, Anyhow, back to the subject I had, and he talked about like cleaning and decluttering, painting, repairs. Okay, and then yeah, of course. I have an apartment in Tokyo, a very nice one that we just vacated, and I went there for 10 days. And what did I do with those 10 days before I could rent it? I cleaned it for 3 days, and then I painted, and I repaired, and I updated, and I decluttered. It's exactly what you have to do. Okay? So, like anything that he's talking to you right there is not special. That's your responsibility as an owner. If you want top price, that's what you have to do. And he made a mention that he has his top photographers come in and they take really good photos. I can tell you, if you have a decluttered and a clean apartment, even like I have the one behind me right here, like I've done here in my house, it's going to look good if it's decluttered and it's clean. It's a fundamental of any business I have. If it's clean, if it's my retail shop, my truck is always clean and decluttered. And then if you can study things like feng shui, you can see that you can create the impression with your movement by having lowered, higher, and decluttered. Obviously, it's a fundamental. It's easy. Okay, and then taking good photographs when you have a good content. I'm sorry, but I don't think like photographers are that talented anymore. Like my Instagram kicks off, and like I just take instant photos. So like, you can't tell me that all this is all needed. I think it's a lot of I get sucked into it because he's good at his job, but it's also a bunch of bullshit. And so if it's $1 million apartment, that's going to be $50,000 that you have to give him to sell your unit. It's bullshit. And I'll tell you what the key of the bullshit part of it is that he gives half to what's he called? What do they call it? They got a word for it. Whenever you hear a fancy word, you know that there's bullshit behind it. And he calls it a cooperating fee. Or there might be like, I think that was the word they used, right? So that basically means they're in cahoots with each other, the buying side and the selling side. It's total cahoots. So this is the so I work my DoorDash job here, and I generally work 6 or 7 days a week with it right there, and then I make about this job here. It's about $3,000 a month, and I hustle at it because I enjoy working out, and I like bringing money in. It's just my personality, so I hustle at it. So he gets $50,000 for that's more than I make in my labor job, my DoorDash labor job. That's more than I make, and that doesn't make any sense to me. And granted, like he presents himself well, he goes to the gym, he's in good shape. Yeah, well, it's total con because why is he giving the cooperating fee to the other uh, agent? It's like they're in this cartel together and they're just sharing the money with each other. Like they're basically, and what are they doing? They're just telling you to clean up, declutter, and take photos. And he's going to put on a suit and tell you how great he is in negotiations. Like, it's totally overpaid. Totally overpaid for it. Okay. Now, I just saw this one other video this morning. this guy, I didn't watch the video. I listen to videos at night. I find it relaxing when I listen. And one of the guys, who was a real estate agent from California, he's extremely bearish on the real estate business because he believes that like all this cartel is going to be taken down, and it should be. And I totally agree with that. This cartel needs to be taken down. And the fact that they're making $50,000 for taking a bunch of photos and putting on a suit, like enough of this bullshit, man. I mean, we took down the baby bells. We took like it's time for this like cartel to come down. It's all a bunch of bullshit, man. Like we don't need to be paying this much amount of money. It was great when the run was going up, right? And you needed to sell, like, and people were making big money and stuff like that. And it wasn't great then either. It's scam, like it's scam that you could take photos like that and make as much money as they do. So we need to bring an end to this. Like we need to like David Eby and I mean I don't have the whole thing all studied out, right? But like if Dave Eby can, I was watching Forum of his channel today, and he did a really good video on the Airbnb. That's going to be great. But like David Eby and these politicians, time for you to take down the real estate cartel in terms of its sales and stuff like that. It's time for this to end. It's a bunch of bullshit. It does not need to happen that all these real estate agents, whether they're like the girls, they got this really weird thing. Like in Japan, I can tell you, like when you're involved in a scammy business, they bow a lot, and they bow and they bow and they bow, and that's what they do in like the real estate scam in Tokyo. And then they do the same thing here, but the girls wear these big high heels. They're like former strippers, and these guys wear all these tight suits, and it's part of their scam, and it's time for it to end. And yeah, that's what today's video is about, the end of the real estate scam. Little note today too, as I do DoorDash, I go all around here on Alberni Street alone between Burrard and Jervis, which is four blocks. I saw four open houses, so there's no question the supply right now is ticking up, which means the prices are coming down. Don't get involved in Vancouver real estate right now, and stop paying these agents. They shouldn't be paid this much for walking around like they're TV stars, man. Enough of that. You know, Owen Bigland, he needs to come out and start doing some labor, man. Right on, man. Tokyo Real Estate Man signing out from Vancouver.